Hey, I'm Austin, and welcome to day 3 of the ROW-20 workout program. What we've got today is some interval training to take our technique work that we did in day 2 to try to apply that to 1 minute on, 1 minute off intervals. The goal today is to string together 10 consistent on intervals, rowing as hard as we can for the minute at 24 strokes per minute, followed by 1 minute of active recovery, rowing lightly in between to recover our body, but to not allow ourselves to stop rowing and to, we want to keep our good form even during the recovery stroke. It's going to be 20 minutes of the best we can technical rowing while applying effort, force, and power to 24 strokes per minute. So overall, the goal is to string together 10 consistent intervals. You're going to have to gauge where you feel and how things go along because it is only day 3 in the program, and especially if you're a beginner rower, it's going to be harder to know exactly how hard to push yourself for these intervals. So just pay attention to how you feel as the workout goes along and how consistent you are from the start and to the end, and do the best that you can. So with that being said, if you need to take some extra time to warm up, do so. Pause the video if you need to. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and strap in and let's just row. Alrighty, scoot your boots forward on your sit bones here, untucking your lower back. Handles up. We've got 24 strokes per minute in 3, 2, 1. Drive, swing, pull. Up we go, finding our way to 24. Together, and working on strong drives back. This is the on portion of rowing. That means we're trying to row this 24 hard. How do you create challenging resistance in force? You have to push back hard with your legs. Jumping back hard, swinging your body back and pulling in your arms. But balancing that with controlling your way back up. Drive, swing, pull. Drive, swing, pull. Nice. Take a quick peek here at one of your metrics of either watts or your pace per 500. The 2 metrics for tracking your data. Hold that number. Hold that effort. Nice, and recover. Light and easy rowing now, light and easy. With good form still. Leaning in, soft drive, swing, pull. Lean in, soft drive, swing, pull. Good form here. Okay. That is the pattern of what we are doing. So we have 9 more rounds of the minute on where we're focusing on earning the rest break. That means pushing yourself hard enough so that by the time we come to these recovery strokes, you feel like you need it. It's gonna take a few before you really feel that way, but just trust the process and try to keep yourself honest. Keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. Keep your body moving and grooving. Usually in 20-minute workouts, you don't need water in 20-minute workouts. So I encourage you to try to forego the water bottle here for this short workout. Keep your hands on the handle, stay focused. Let's get back to 24 strokes per minute on this one. Here we go, 24. We got round 2 here. Force, pushing back. Remember, the harder you push back, the more resistance you'll feel. If you're a newer rower, a newer rowing athlete, you need to be very aware that just because you jump back hard doesn't mean you need to rush up fast. You need to separate driving back hard, coming up controlled. Driving back hard, coming up controlled. Find that balance, find that sweet spot, and work with it. Nice, last few seconds, take a peek at your watts and your pace. See where those numbers are sitting. Try to hold them consistent. Recover. Recover. Good, good form. Light rowing, soft rowing, and slow returns up. Good. There we have round 2. Hopefully you're feeling a little more winded after. Keep in mind that I am coaching you through this, so I have to talk the whole time, but you should be getting to the end of an interval like that and feeling like it'd be really challenging to talk. Because remember, a big learning opportunity here is remembering that it's not about the stroke rate, the up and down rhythm that makes rowing challenging or not. It's your force / your effort at the stroke rate. So just because we're rowing the same rate, I have to row a little bit softer so I can continue to talk and coach you. I want you to find that hard, intense drive back that makes it challenging for you. All right, getting ready here, round 3. Let's go. 24 with force. Hard, drive, lean in, push and swing. Lean in, push and swing. Good, own that rhythm. Own that force. Nice, halfway through, a little peek at your watts or your pace per 500. It's now in these middle intervals that we want to really be paying attention to our numbers. Try to hold those watts consistent or your pace per 500 consistent. And by all means, just even if you're focusing just on the force you create, try to create consistent force, consistent strokes. And time. Good, light recovery. Soft and easy rowing here. This is called paddle pressure in the rowing world. It means we're just paddling along like it's a nice Sunday stroll. Don't use this opportunity to try to get more meters. That's not the point. The point is to focus on the on intervals and recover on the off intervals. Because half of our workout is soft recovery, once again, like in day 2, where we had a bunch of pauses, your total distance and your total average watts or average pace per 500 is going to be lower because it's averaging out our soft strokes like this and our on intervals. And that's why we're just focusing in on where our metrics and numbers are going during the on intervals, because that's all we really care about. So bring that diligence, bring that focus. Let's get in here for round 4 on this one. 24. See where your numbers go here. Not your total distance, but your metrics of intensity. That's watts and pace per 500 or calories burned per hour. Find that number. There's no such thing as a good number of watts or a good pace per 500. It all depends on your age, gender, experience. You need to make it work for you. You need to find what watts are going to make you tired at the end of 1 minute. Nice. Continue to hold this for the last 10. Try to be consistent. Try to be steady. And recover. Recover, light and easy. Once again, trying to keep good form. Paddle pressure. Good work. So, this next interval is going to take us to the halfway point. How exciting. You get the most out of these workouts, the more focus you put into your form and your metrics, your numbers. I know it can seem complicated at first, but embrace that discomfort of learning something complicated. You're smart, you can figure it out. Watts are the measure of power. Your pace per 500 shows you how fast your boat is moving and how long it would take you to get 500 meters at your current intensity level. Try to keep those numbers consistent. We'll roll into round 5 here. That's gonna take us to the halfway point. All right, let's roll on this one. 24. Push and swing. Get in there, push and swing. Get in there. Thinking back to day 2, what did we work on? Leg push, then swing. We worked on body, leaning forward, getting forward, swinging back. Getting forward, swinging back. Continue to meet me and jump. That's halfway. Where are your watts? Where is your pace? Good. How consistent form-wise can you make each stroke? Even if you're just visualizing it and feeling it, can you feel your strokes being consistent or inconsistent? Maintain this, finish this interval, don't stop early. Paddle. Nice work, that's 5 rounds down. Final 5 to go. This is where you need to check in with yourself physically and see how you feel. If you're feeling on top of the world, you're ready for more, you're like, Austin, I'm just warming it up, let's go. That's a good sign that you're fitter than you think you are, so go harder for these next intervals. Not faster, harder per stroke, more force. Practice that. If you need to bump up your resistance a bit to help you with that too, feel free to do so. If you're dying right now, hey, back off a little bit. If you're feeling like you're doing things just right, in a good Goldilocks position here, we'll just keep it up. But don't let a workout just happen to you. Take charge, be intentional with your changes, be intentional with what you're going into. I know it takes a lot of extra focus, but I think that burns more calories too, with more focus. All right, let's do this, because we care. Because we care. 24, let's roll. Boom. Boom. So are you going for more? Are you matching? Or are you backing off? Find your watts. We're gonna take 5 strokes to settle into a goal on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Look at your watts or your pace per 500 or your calories per hour rating. Hold this number steady. If it fluctuates, get it back. If it goes down, add more force. If it goes up, add less force. Find that sweet spot. Seeking the perfect stroke, seeking perfection. Even though it never really comes on the rower, we can seek it out. Nice, maintain. That's time. Nice, light and easy now, light and easy. Okay. Starting off second half strong. Hope you're feeling that way at least. If you made an adjustment, how did it play out? Do you feel like you earned the rests more? Do you feel like still not quite getting you to that tired point? You make that call. There's only so much I can say. You're the one with the rowing handle. You're the one that's in charge here. And since we committed our time to this workout, well, shoot. We might as well freaking go. We might as well bring that extra level of focus and intention. Round 7 on the way. Get a goal in mind. We'll take 5 strokes to get to our goal. We'll kick it off on this one. Here we go. 5 strokes to get to pace and goal. 1, find the 24 with me. 2, and jump. 3, and jump. 4, and jump. 5. All right, there's the watts. There's the pace. Now we saw wood. That's a theme you're gonna hear a lot in the ROW-20 program here, sawing wood. It's this mindset, this mentality of just grinding out our reps. Because rowing, at the end of the day, is just one stroke at a time. Grind it out. Push and swing. Try to make each stroke consistent and just do the work. Hard hat on, punching in your punch card. Saw the wood. That's time, recover. Paddle pressure. Let your watts go down. Let your pace slow down. Okay. We've gotten our way now to the final 3 intervals. 1, 2, 3. As tired as you might be, you can count to 3, you can do the last 3 intervals. There's some little mental gymnastics you can play with yourself. to keep you motivated if you're feeling extra tired. Shake it out a bit. Get loose a little here. Breathe deeply. If you need a little sip of water, you can take it, but water is not gonna fuel your workout now. Your body's working off the previous day's hydration. Got your goal in mind? You need to adjust it. If so, make that quick adjustment. Get it in your head. We're gonna hit it together. We got 5 strokes to get to pace on this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. There's our watts. There's our pace. Right where we need to be. Now we just do it. Nice, way to saw the wood. Lots of lean, push and swing, arms out first, lean in, push and swing, arms out first, lean in. You know the rhythm. Apply those day 2 fundamentals the best you can. Look at your pace and your watts. Where is it sitting? Are you holding it consistent? Good. Time, paddle. Ooh. Ooh. The final 2. 2 more intervals. By the end of these last 2, you should feel toasted, roasted, tired. So really check in with yourself here. Are you getting tired yet? Because sometimes as beginners, we can be hesitant. There's a lot of self-doubt we have in ourselves. It's a natural thing to doubt ourselves and to not realize that we're probably fitter than you give yourself credit for. We need these last 2 intervals to be tough. All right, so dig to find that force, that drive back. If you need to bump your resistance, again, do so to help with that if needed. But find that force, find that effort, find that jump back. Let's do this thing together. 5 strokes to get to pace, 24 on this one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, and now it's just nothing but sawing wood. Watching our metrics, watching their slight fluctuations in every stroke, readjusting. Nice, final 15 is where it burns the most, where our focus needs to be at its highest. High level focus, maintain. High level focus, maintain. Time, recover, paddle pressure. Good job. Ooh, last one. All right, okay. It's all come down to this. What do you do when you're tired? What do? You give up? Nope, that's what 99% of people do, not us, because we're freaky. We're gonna rise to the occasion, bring our best interval for last. That's the goal. When you're the most tired, you need to be the most focused and most disciplined. Just to go against the grain and show that you can. Let everyone else be dramatic and flail around and cry at how hard they're working. Hey, we're all working hard. Anyone who's working out is working hard. But some choose to be dramatic, some choose to just show up and do the work. Let's do the latter. All right, we'll start things off strong. Good aggressive goal for the last interval. Pour your heart into it. It's 1 more minute of hard rowing and then we are done. All right, let's rev it up. Let's go on this one. 24, 5 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, there we go. Nice high aggressive watts. Fast aggressive pace. If it's faster than before, good. Don't be afraid of that. It just means that you can. Now push and swing it. Lean in. Push and swing it. Lean in. Yes. There's the force we want to see. There's the effort we want to see. Nice final few strokes. Let's see the power for the last few. 1, power. 2, power. 3, last couple. 4, 5, last one for good measure, and time. Good job. Light and easy, last minute of active rowing to top it off. Try to stay composed with me here as we wrap things up. Good stuff. How did that go? How are those last 2 intervals compared to the first 8? Did you adjust yourself halfway through? Were you pretty consistent for all 10? Did you blow out too fast in the first few? All these questions, take some time to answer them. And if you can, whether you take a screenshot or record it down in your phone or on a notebook, what was your watts or your pace per 500? Where was it floating around during those on intervals? You'll want to use those numbers to help progress ourselves for our upcoming workouts in the program. So take some time to reflect on that. Don't worry about your total distance. It doesn't matter. Think about those on intervals and your intensity for those. That's what matters. But I hope you're already starting to feel stronger. That's officially time right there. So you can just chill around now. Super chill. Hope you're feeling proud of yourself and feeling the progress happening so far in just the first couple days. But well done. Day 4 on the way. Get ready for some more fun. And as always, I will see you in the next workout.